Almighty Galvatron, you have returned again. Is it just my imagination, or did all they do is slap another paint job on this guy? Hello everybody, Sparkster1701 here, and we're coming to you from a different location since I got assigned to go out of town for work. So for several weeks, some of the videos will feature this new area. We're going to cover a lot of the Legacy United figures as that line is about to run out. And first up, we're going to take a look at the Armada version of Galvatron. Now, of course, this is the upgraded version of the Armada Megatron that I covered not too terribly long ago. And basically, it is the same figure, but it has a different paint scheme, and they did give him a different face sculpt. Over here like that. And they did at least improve the head and the fact that the claws this time around are not removable. I have no idea why the horns were made removable on Megatron. I expected them to do the same with Galvatron, but in ways I'm glad they didn't, because that was pretty pointless and rather stupid since it just gave you another thing to lose. But he does still retain one loose part, and we'll take a look at that now. He has one lone accessory, and that is the barrel to his tank cannon. And just like with Megatron, you do have a few extra options for posing him with it. We can rotate one of his fists back in, and the cannon can be attached, like so, so it forms a rudimentary cannon. And of course, I've got him set up in the way that the tank turret is pointing the gun from his side. The default instruction placement has it, just like with Megatron. Place it down here at his side, or at least have it lined up down his back. And it does also have the ability to be folded out in front. To do that, you would rotate the turret so the gun points out to that side. Spread his arms out. Pop the figure up like so, there at the hip. Turn him around so we can fold the turret down like so. And then we just rotate that section. You'll have to hold on to his hips and his chest to keep it from moving. Then you can fold the turret up and then stick out the main cannon and this extra cannon. And then scrunch the body back down. And he can shift his hands back, get the arms back down. And then there you go. You have him basically with now a pair of front-mounted cannons. Still looks rather silly to me, folks. I'm sorry. There we go. That just fell off. The smaller cannons on the turret apparently can pop free if you're not careful. That only seems to happen if it's in the bent out position. It comes off very easily, at least on my sample, so it is something to keep an eye on. But if it's all connected like here and there's a post on the back of it that it's snapped into, if you got it like that, then it should stay in position. It should stay in. You won't have to worry about losing it, but definitely something to keep an eye on if you happen to buy one loose. Alright, now we'll take a look here at Galvatron's articulation. You can turn his head from side to side, and is on a minor ball joint, so it will look up and down a bit. The arms can extend out that far. And his arms do rotate at the shoulder, but they are hindered by the tank treads, so they won't move all that well. You can bend his arm at the elbow a little more than 90 degrees, and he does feature a swivel at the bicep, so he has G.I. Joe battle grip. You can twist him here at his hips, so he has some dance moves going for him. We can spread his legs apart into a full split. He does have an excellent thigh cut. We can raise his legs at the hip 90 degrees, and you can bend him at the knee 90 degrees. So, all in all, nice articulation, except for that hindrance on his arms. Okay, let's get ready and transform Galvatron. It's pretty much the same as it was for Megatron, but we'll go through it anyways. First up was we pop open his chest plate. And inside there's a dark red piece in here, so we're going to fold that out. And then you put it back up. Because that chest plate extension will now cover his face. We'll come here to his shoulders. You're going to fold up the plates here with the Decepticon logos. Then once those are up, you'll come here to the side. You're going to open these red areas on the long side of the tank tread. Come on, open up. Then once we've done that, raise his arms up to the sides, and you will fold the hands in. Then you can proceed to fold the arms inside the tank treads, and then close the panel. There we go. Just like that. Then next we'll adjust his shoulders to fold them upwards. They should be pulling out a piece from underneath his chest. This little plastic piece has a hole in the side of it, and it should line up with the post here on the armor for the above the treads. So to slide the shoulder bits over a bit so it will line up. There we go. Got them lined up. And of course, once those are all in, you can fold those panels back down. We turn him around now. We'll rotate the tank turret so it's now pointing straight up. Once we've done that, we will fold it outward and rotate his hips all the way around. And then we can close this back up. Turn him back around and we'll spread him out into a full splits. And then you'll come down here underneath. And these sections will then can be opened up. Because you're going to fold these things so that they put his upper legs inside. This little armored protrusion should connect into this spot here at the shoulder as well. This bit takes a little bit of work to get it all lined up. There we go, got the one side lined up. There we go, both of them are lined up. That's just great. Then of course, once we've done that, we fold his heels in. Then come around top side and fold down the feet. And then there we have it. Galvatron is in his tank mode. And he does have some decent wheels underneath the fake treads. And he rolls pretty good here on this table. Of course, the turret can also rotate, but only rotates like that. It's not built to go all the way around, so you do have limited motion on it. But you can point the barrel of the turret straight up. Seems kind of silly, but hey, whatever works. Now we get to my thoughts. It's nice that we got Galvatron, since there are plenty of fans of this version of Galvatron. The only thing I'm really disappointed in is that it's pretty much just a repaint of Megatron. But it has been slightly improved since, like I said, the claws on his head no longer are removable. So that's a nice thing to have. It keeps them from being more lost pieces out there. And we all know that that's something that happens way too often with many of these toys. So I'll give it good marks for at least improving the design a bit, but I still kind of wish that there was more difference between Armada Megatron and Armada Galvatron than simply the paint colors. At any rate, that's my review of the Legacy United version of Armada Galvatron. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please do remember that if you love the content we feature on this channel, we would appreciate a like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Sparkster1701 saying I will catch you all later.